Hello, everyone, and how is everyone doing this marvelous day? All right. Hey, everybody. Hello, and welcome to the 30 Days of Visibility. We are on day 12. We are on day 12. Yes, we are on day 12. 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 And day 12, we're going to talk about how to repurpose one video into 5 pieces of content. Okay, that is how to repurpose one video into 5 pieces of content. Hello, and everyone, and how is everyone doing today? Sharise Johnson Moore here, and how are you doing? How are you doing? Okay, how are you doing? All right, I know it is something that we must deal with when it comes to the back end of the back end to our videos, right? And I want to give you these five pieces of information to turn them into 5 pieces of content. Okay, we're on day 12 and we're talking about how to repurpose one video into 5 pieces of content. All right, so hello everyone and welcome. My name is Sharise Johnson Moore, and I am your publishing consultant, visibility coach. And today we're talking about something that will make your content creation 10 times easier. Okay, how to repurpose one video into 5 different pieces of content. Okay, now if you've ever said to yourself, I do not have time to create content every day. Okay, I get you. I totally understand. I totally get it. Okay. That's why it is so important for us to schedule a day, as I talked about yesterday, batching and scheduling. Okay. And it is so good for us to sit down one day, and if we're going to do live content, we're going to do video content. It is so important that you batch it and schedule it. Okay, batch it and schedule it. Okay, so I want to give you these 5 points that are very important to us when it comes to our content, when it comes to our video content that we must put together for our business, right? And sometimes we can get so overwhelmed. I get it. We get so overwhelmed, but it is so important for us to set time aside to do the necessity. Okay. Now, I know when we walked into this entrepreneur journey, I'm gonna be an entrepreneur. We didn't think that we had to do all this stuff. Woo, child. I know, right? But along the way on this journey, we have realized that there are certain things that we need to do, and we need to learn how to do. Okay, because if you are a solo entrepreneur, this is another thing that I'm going to advise you to learn. Right? Right now, I'm using the Riverside app. Okay, Riverside.fm app, right? And it has so many qualities to it that it comes in handy with some of the things that we have to do. Now, one thing that we're gonna have to learn how to do this now. We're gonna learn how to do these things. Turn the full video into a YouTube upload. Okay? Turn a full video into a YouTube upload. I want to say this before I move forward. Okay? These things I'm talking about today, I will create a video just for these 5 points to teach you how to do all of these things if you do not know how. Okay? I will be creating a video that will go along with these topics, and I will have this created soon. I know that sometimes I can tell you, we can tell each other things, But there's nothing like a visual that will go with it. It's nothing like a visual that will go with your content, with my content I'm talking about. So be on the lookout for that soon. Okay. So the first thing is to turn a full video into a YouTube upload. Okay. You may want to record a one long form video, maybe an hour, however long you're talking, but however long your talking points are that you're talking about your particular video, right? And you record the long form video like I am doing now, right? And this becomes your main anchor content for the week. Okay. So this is 30 days of visibility, right? And the topic is how to repurpose one video into 5 different pieces of content. Okay. So I will take this video that I'm doing now and teaching how to do just this, right? It becomes your anchor, becomes your main, it becomes your anchor of the week, right? YouTube, did you know that YouTube boosts long form content for search? Yes. When you put your YouTube video, if you have ever uploaded a video to YouTube, they will ask you certain questions on YouTube when you upload your video. And it is good to have your hashtags and your tags. Hashtags and tags to go along with this video, with your video, so it will be found in a search if somebody pulled up a topic. Say they typed in visibility in the YouTube search bar, and say I uploaded this video to YouTube. I uploaded this video to YouTube, and I turn around and this video would show up under visibility. Okay. So this increases discoverability when you have your hashtags and your tags to your videos in the listing that it asks you for that particular video. It will come up if someone searches visibility or 30 days of visibility or how to upload a full YouTube video, full video to YouTube channel. This video becomes the mother content for everything else. And so we want to have a topic together. We want to have our overlays. We want to have our wording right. We want to have our descriptions, proper context, tell you what the video is about, things of that nature when you upload a video. Okay. And so number 2 is clip out 30 to 60-second reels or TikToks. Okay. This is another thing that I have fell in love with when it comes to Riverside. Okay. When you use Riverside and you create a video, just like in this live version, it will turn around and make a copy for you to turn into clips. Okay. It will automatically turn your video, your full-length video, into clips. Okay. And I love it because that's how I have been putting the clips on to my YouTube shorts, my social media platforms, things of that nature. And it also gives you a title. It also gives you a title of what that short should be titled about, because it takes the topic out of what you're talking about in the video and adds it to the clip. Okay. So put your best quote or your best moment or your most emotional line. Okay. It automatically does it for you. All you have to do is download the clip from Riverside, and then download it to your computer, the clip to your computer, and then upload it to your social media platform that you would like to display it on. Okay. Riverside takes a whole video. Say it doesn't matter how long your video is. Okay. Doesn't matter how long. It can make you clips. And I have found that very important for me. You could take, it can make 2 to 3 clips, or you could use 2 to 3 clips out of maybe, say your video was an hour long, right? Say it was an hour long. We do not know how many clips it will give until you finish the video. So you could take, if it's long, it may make you 20, it may make you 30 clips from this one video. So you can be very versatile in what clip you pick to share with your audience, and add captions to increase your retention. Add captions to increase your retention. Okay. Now, you have high impact content for TikTok, Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, and YouTube Shorts. Didn't I just mention that earlier? Okay. All right. So you can take this content and use it again and again and again. And you don't have to use all your clips. You could use maybe one clip. I take one clip from each video I've made, and I will use that for that particular day. And I'll go to day 2. Like this series here is 30 days. So think about it. You have a series for 30 days, and it's a video from each day, and it depends on how long you talk in each video. It can create clips from your whole entire video, and you don't have to use all your clips at one time. You can turn around and use one clip, this week, and you can use another clip from that same video and use it for next week. Or you can turn around and be versatile, pick them out, be versatile. And always, I always say this. If your video is already uploaded to YouTube, take the link from that already uploaded video and put it with your shorts. Okay? Take the link that's already with the long form video. It's a link, okay? A shareable link. Take that link and put it inside of the description for your shorts. It doesn't matter what platform you put it. Always put the long form video link with your short, okay? Because that drives more views back to YouTube, okay? That's how they do it. I figured it out. I really did. I figured it out. I was like, well, okay, why they putting all these shorts on the screen? I watch Club Shay Shay. And I was always wondering, they got these shorts, but then you realize you read the description and it'll take you back if you have it properly linked. Do you know that you can link your short back to the long form video? You can do that because when you upload a short to any platform, you can put the link in back to the long form video. Now, if someone watches a short on YouTube itself, it will automatically ask you to link that short to the long form video. Okay? It will automatically ask you, what video do you want to link this short video to? You can link it always back to the original long form video. And when that short plays, it'll always take them, when they finish watching the short, it'll take them back to the original video. Did you know that? Okay, all right. So, number 3, create a quote graphic. Take one powerful line from your video. Turn it into branded typographic. Okay. typography in your colors. Yes, you can change. If you are using Riverside also has that ability too. So you're wondering, okay, how do I do that? I will, like I said, I will be creating videos for all of these that are listed, and and the video will be coming soon. Okay, so you can get more clarity. So you could post to, in your branded colors. My branding colors are the blue that you see surrounding my screen, blue and yellow, blue, yellow, black, and a off black. Okay, those are my primary brand colors. So that's what, and yellow, and a yellow, and a yellow. Okay, yellow, don't forget the yellow. Blue, yellow, black, and off black. Okay, these are my primary brand colors. Okay, you could do, I could do it in yellow. I could do it in blue. I could do it in the colors that'll show up better on the screen. And I'm gonna tell you why it's good to do that. Because people, it's like closed captioning. Closed captioning. Okay? It is good to put closed captioning on your videos because people can't hear, but they can still read the screen. They can still read the screen. Okay? So that's good. Post on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Pinterest, or as a YouTube community post. You could do that. You could take that typography and, turn it into the quote graphic and turn it into a post on the following apps. Okay. Quotes reach people who don't watch videos. Quotes reach people who don't watch videos. Okay. Those things are very important to do. Okay. So, number 4 is turn the video into a carousel or mini teaching post. Okay. That means break your 5 main posts into slides. That means I could turn what I'm reading in my notes, and I could make them slides like a PowerPoint presentation. Okay? If I really wanted to get into it like that, I could make this into a carousel or a mini teaching post where I could make it into a PowerPoint presentation slide. Carousels perform extremely well for educational content where the slide, you ever go to somebody's page, you ever go to someone's page and the slide, and it has like little dots at the bottom of that means some more. That's a carousel. That's what a carousel is. When they can slide and keep, going and going and read more stuff and more, that's a carousel. Okay. Carousels perform extremely well for educational content, and they help with your visibility as well. This helps deepen connection and saves you from writing something new. Okay? It keeps you from writing something new. And number 5, create an email or newsletter teaching. You can create an email or a newsletter teaching. Use the main message as a weekly email. I do that. You ever received an email from me, I always tell you what our topic will be for the week, right? I always teach, it was, this week was week 2, and week 2 was very important for us to move into our next session for this week, Monday through Sunday. Okay. And I use that as the main focus, the main message, for my email topic. Okay. Then it says share, I share a lesson, link in the video and other, and offer encouragement. Okay. You can, when you create your main message, always be, share a lesson. I always put in my email a author's tool of the week, okay? Where I know authors need these certain tools because I remember when I needed them. So all this stuff is coming back to me of things that I needed now that I have a newsletter. I have a newsletter I put out once a week. So I always give them a topic of the week, and then I'll get into the topics 5 points. Okay. And then I might share the link to the video. I will share links to if I interview somebody or if someone is having an event, I advertise in my newsletter. I also do that. This grows your audience beyond social media. So if you do not have a email list or you have not created a newsletter, it is so important that you do, because you get to keep the people abreast of what you're doing every week. You don't have to really do one every week. I'm just saying. You could do it once a month. Start off just once a month with a newsletter, right? And I know I am guilty of this. Okay. I started with the revamp of my business, and I was putting out a newsletter and a audio newsletter every week, right? And I've been so busy because I'm a solopreneur. I've been so busy, I have not been able to put out a newsletter for last week. But I put one out this week because I didn't want my audience to feel like, oh, she's not consistent. Okay. And I also wanted to let them know that this is what's going on this week. This is what's happening. This is, it's an opportunity over here, opportunity over there. And I have learned how to lean in to what I do. I am the media lady. So media always keeps you informed about what's going on when she hears some good news, when she hears opportunities, things like that. I learned that I must share this news with other people that need it. Okay. This grows your audience beyond social media. Okay. Every video becomes a new opportunity to nurture your community. You want to create a community when it comes to your videos or to your emails and things like that. You want to keep everybody abreast in your community. Okay. Now let's go through these 5 again. Turn the full video into a YouTube upload. Okay. You can do, and then you can turn around. Number 2 is clip out 20 to 30 second reels or TikToks. Okay. That's why I was, I'm trying. I want you to get a good understanding. Oh, that's why I keep talking about Riverside. Riverside cuts that time in half. Because if you took your time, you had to sit there and do the edits and pull out these sections on your own, you will be all day. I remember doing it the long way like that myself. Oh my God. That was like so tiring. It would take me almost 30, 45 minutes to pull out the right clip, the right section, and Riverside does it for you. Okay? So, that's what I love about Riverside. I don't have to go in and create clips myself. They already made for me. Okay? Number 3 is create a quote graphic. A quote graphic. Where it's typography in your brand colors. You can use it as a post on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Pinterest, and in your YouTube community. And quotes reach people who don't watch videos. Okay. Number 4, turn the video into a carousel or a mini teacher post. Break down the 5 points in the slides. Okay. You can turn around Word, or you can have, this is one that I learned. I could take my video my this right here. I could take my the 12 days. I could take this, right? And I could put wording, it's called an audiogram. I could take the beginning of this conversation and introduction and put it on the I could put it on I could put it with the YouTube thumbnail, and I could create an audiogram as well. Those come in handy. I created one of those for my podcast. So hey, it come in handy, okay? So one that, and you could do that and it helps you with educational content. Okay, it really helps for educational, carousels perform extremely well for educational content. Number 5, create email or newsletter teaching. Use your email or your newsletter as the main, you use the message, as a main message. What you're gonna talk about that way, what you're gonna talk about that day, what you're gonna talk about in the email. You can share links. You can share links to the videos. You can do the offer encouragement, share the lesson, those type of things. This grows your audience beyond social media, and every video becomes a new opportunity to nurture your community. Okay? All right. I hope y'all had, a very informative day today. Okay. All right. And I want to say I greatly appreciate everyone coming in for today's event. I greatly appreciate you. And I want to say, always be ready to try something new. Don't get stuck in a box. Don't get stuck in a box. Stay in that box and die. Okay? Don't stay in the box. Please open the doors. Like they say, church is more than 4 walls, okay? So take your message, take your books, take your products and services, and tell them to the world. Okay? You could do it live. You could do it pre-recorded. You can, you in Riverside, I'm giving a shout out to Riverside right about now, because Riverside has helped me out a lot to understand how I could do certain things. Do not be scared of these streaming apps. Please do not be scared of the streaming apps. Yes, they require investment. Okay? They require investment. And, so, invest in yourself. Invest in what you have. Invest in what you have at your table. You have a table. So share what is at your table when it is appropriate to share what's at your table. Okay? All right. So I just want to, let y'all know that if you need help understanding this Riverside app, I also am starting at the beginning of the year classes to teach how to use Riverside FM, okay? So that's something new that's coming out the bag in January, all right? I just want to give you heads up because God has put me into a season of teaching. God's put me into a season of teaching, and I'm not going to be disobedient with it, okay? And so if you need lessons about how to use Riverside and how to do all of these things that I have given you instruction for in today's lesson, please reach out to me. And it is so important. It's so important that, teach one, reach one. You reach one, you got to teach them. Teach somebody something. And don't leave people in the dark that you see you looking right at them and you lead them in the dark. and you do nothing to help them. Don't do that. If you know somebody needs help, oh well, come on, I'll teach you this, I'll teach you that. And I'll say this, yes, put an investment with it, put an investment required with it. Okay. Don't, I know time is money and money is time. Okay. And my thing is, and I want you to be a successful entrepreneur. I want to help you be a successful entrepreneur. Okay. I want to also let you know that I would greatly appreciate if you supported this broadcast. Okay. And I want you to, stop trying to create 20 new ideas. Stop trying to create 20 new ideas. Start repurposing the wisdom God already gave you. Okay. And if this series really helped you, blessed you today, helped you today, helping you grow in visibility, you can, I will greatly appreciate if you support this platform. Okay. Your donations allow me to show up daily, teach, inspire, and pour into all of your entrepreneurial ideas, and we can get them worldwide. Okay, entrepreneurs worldwide. Pour into all entrepreneurs. It does not matter what your genre is when it comes to entrepreneurship. Okay, I want to help you as much as I can with the faith-based entrepreneurs, authors, speakers. Just come on and let's do this, and let's get you seen, get you, seen and heard, okay? Because your voice matters. All right. I want to thank you so much for today. I want to thank you so much for today. I want to thank you. Thank you for coming in, and thank you. And I appreciate, thank you for sewing. Thank you for, growing, and thank you for showing up. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow for day 13. All right. Everybody have a blessed day. Bye, babies.